I've reached a point in my career that I can do passion projects, and I haven't said this a ton, but Carl Hiaasen is my favorite author. I started reading him when I was 16. My family is entrenched in Florida, in rural Florida. My parents still live there, my aunts and uncles and cousins, and he's an icon there. And then the deeper answer is if you read any of his books, and they're awesome, Skinny Dip, Razor Girl, Bad Monkey, they're so good. If you read his books, there's a short line between his surreal satire and crazy characters and Scrubs and the fantasy and all that other stuff. So he definitely was one of the voices, at least for me as a young guy, that helped shape my kind of storytelling. And I went to him and begged him to let me try it.
I've got something that the sheriff wants you to drive to Miami.
The arm? That's all they found?
Nah, man, the head's in the passenger seat.
If you're too grouchy to answer the question, just say I'm too grouchy to answer the question. You have to hit me with the head in the passenger seat.
Now, I really like the roller coaster ride of this. It felt so unique to me. It's a really fun tone where you're buying the crime, the world's compelling, it's visually beautiful, but it's got comedy in it, and the characters' perspectives are fun, and it never really betrays the fact that you're seeing, you know, real crime and following in a world that there's consequences and danger, but you also kind of get to see characters that have fun perspectives and points of view, and watching them collide was always interesting to me, even in the script.
Well, it's a very different character than I, typically get asked to play, so I really was grateful that Bill wanted me to do it. It was fun to see him so excited about something, and challenged, I should say, because, Bill can write an emotional half-hour comedy in his sleep, but to do something that had this scale and was action and mystery and serving such an epic novel, it was fun to see him challenged, and I think this was a big challenge for him.
If they're drinking daiquiris at 9:30, I think we're gonna get a good chance of catching them, you know what I mean? Are you a day drinker? You get hopped up during the day, yeah? A little bit, like that's fun? It's not fun. That's how it starts, and then you start questioning yourself.
I love everything we got, but let's just do an improv.
Wash your ass.
Yeah. Was that wash or watch?
Watch.
Got you. I'll do both, just in case, you never know.
I think one of the different processes from this show compared to others is the fact that improvisation was allowed, and if not even encouraged. So if you're not used to being able to have that banter back and forth, or to be that witty and quick, and to be able to hold your own. I mean, the scene, we say what's on the page. I mean, Bill wrote an amazing script. We just added on more to enhance our characters and really kind of make them come alive.
Walking into this environment was very much like, let's get the words on the page, let's get them out of the way so we can actually really have fun and improv. And they were just throwing lines here, left and right. It was one of the loosest environments I've ever actually worked in terms of how liberating and freeing it was. All you had to do was just be really, really prepared, and then just be prepared to let it all go, just to have fun, to play.
The weirdest thing about television is you're kind of charged with creating chemistry with people that for the most part are meeting that day. It's so weird, right? And so you have to kind of create this community. I think it's so essential for comedy, for people to kind of vibe each other. The shows I love, I believe that those people hang out and banter that way, even though I do this for a living, right?
Well, Bill has he has many superpowers, but he has a specific superpower of making everyone on set feel like they're just as smart as he is, which kind of isn't the truth objectively. But it brings out the best in people. And from day one to day whatever after the 6-month mark, it felt like I felt like I was a superhero too, because I was in the Bill Lawrence world. And I can't compare that to any other process I've been a part of at all.
We had such a blast, and it's just, I think everything is different when you work with true talented people who are not only so hardworking and naturally gifted and incredible at their craft, but also very kind and welcoming and nurturing and loving, and I felt really taken care of. I felt, really comfortable to mess up and to, say the wrong thing or go overboard or whatever it may be, and I just want to do it a million more times. I definitely caught the acting bug.
She was so good.
I would say on this show, not only every time you see somebody laughing, are they laughing for real, because they've been surprised by a line. And I would tell people if they want to play an Easter egg game, anytime that Vince says something and we cut away from the other actor really quick, or actress really quickly, it's because they started laughing in real life. My favorite one that might not be in there anymore is there's a corpse at one point played by a live person who was in the show before. It won't be a spoiler, but Vince was doing jokes over the corpse, and in one of the shots you can see the corpse shaking the shoulders a little bit because that actor or actress was laughing.